Okay, it's only 7:48, so I only have like 12 minutes before before the place actually opens. So I guess I'll hang out in the front. But I wanted to, and I hope the last video wasn't too long. It might have been to upload, but I wanted to also just that church. I can't say just like that Miley Cyrus video. It was so negative I couldn't even put it into words. The church is such a blessing. I can't even put it into words. So I'm just gonna leave that at that and let it be. The last part is that walking down the street, like I said, I look like I have on a hostel top and short shorts and flip flops, and I need a pedicure. And I'm probably hairy if I actually take a time to look. I am, but not so hairy. But I didn't notice it, and at first, like I said, I was feeling so self-conscious. There was like this little white car that drove by, and I'm used to, because if it's black people, usually they're just loud, like, oh, da, 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 and I'm just like, oh, God. But if it's white people, they try to be very discreet about it. It's like, teep, 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 little tap. And for Spanish people, hey, mommy, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what was what. All I knew was I was walking down the street, and this Porsche, I didn't know it was a Porsche. I thought it was a little white car, and I was like, oh, Lord, this guy's slowing down. And I intentionally took the back street so that I wouldn't be like on a main thoroughfare where everybody could see me. But what ended up happening was, I have to say, even it wasn't derogatory at all, well, not in my opinion, not based on the type of reactions or responses that I normally get. But and see, that's what I'm saying. It'll be kind of weird because like the motorcycle person is a member of the church. I couldn't tell who because they have the hat on. But it's just weird because it feels like, I don't know. But anyways, so the Porsche drove by coming the opposite direction, and I don't know what it was because usually I'm scared to look or either I'll ignore them or whatever. But he said, I think something small, like, I don't know how, but it was the tone that was like so human, so real that that I had to look, and I was just pleasantly surprised because the type of people that normally speak to me, oh my gosh, straight up garbage, and they make me feel like, even though you should be flattered by the fact that somebody's speaking to you or whatever, but the type of people that speak to me, when they do, they make me feel slimy. Like, it just doesn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you were little and you were raised up that there's good hugs and bad hugs. Those are definitely, like, if people speaking to you were a hug, those would definitely be bad hugs. But this person made me feel good. They reminded me of a period in my life when things went so bad. They reminded me of when I was working professionally, when I worked at a bank and I looked nice and I would never come out of the house like this ever, ever, ever. I would always look good. My body was in shape, and people told me I always looked warm and cozy, He reminded me of that period of time. Wasn't anything derogatory. Have no idea why he stopped or what, because he wasn't being sleazy at all. And obviously he wasn't, trying to, I don't know what the deal was, because he was dressed nice, probably on his way to work or looking for work or, whatever he does professionally. He was dressed very professionally, looked very clean, you know what I'm saying? And I can't imagine looking that clean and driving around in Porsche looking for work. Maybe he just lived in the neighborhood, and I usually don't take the back streets, so all I see is, this garbage we're seeing now, all the traffic, because I go from my house to directly where I'm going. But so I want to thank God for that interaction this morning, because like I said, normally those people scare me. I'm like, why are you stopping? And what made it even worse was that, not worse, just somebody yelled out the window that made me think about that. But what made it even better was that it was a black person, someone that back in the day when I was doing better, I could definitely relate to, So anyways, I'm at my destination. I'm super early. I'm about to be if I cross the street, and there's nobody there yet. And I hate when I do this with the camera, but it's just because it feels awkward because you're walking down the street like this, like and my arms are fat too, so it takes more for me to bring it to the front. But the thing is that then you end up with a video with just the side of my face or part of my face, which isn't good. So I have to make up my mind, if I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna vlog, and that's what it is. So I'm fast approaching my destination. I'm glad I had this morning walk, and actually it was good that I left really early in the morning because it's not so hot. The sun is now coming up. About 8 o'clock in South Florida is when the sun starts really beaming. So it's just about 8 now. So I can expect to be melted to a crisp like in the next 10 minutes. I love y'all. I hope you have a good morning. And my message for this video is don't be afraid to do what you need to do. I'm supposed to be vlogging, so this should be on my face, not over to the side. You know what I'm saying? So, because either way, I'm still holding the camera up. So, it's just obvious. But anyhow, love y'all. Peace.